I saw The Fall Guy at my local IMAX theater, and in just a few short weeks, we already have the digital release. I'll be reviewing The Fall Guy on Kaleidescape in my dedicated home theater and seeing if the Kaleidescape version is identical to the theatrical release. We're going to go over the audio, the bass, and the visuals. And after you finish watching this video, I want to know your thoughts on the movie down in the comments. Let's review. For this review, I'll be using 11 Arendal speakers in a 7.2.4 configuration, 5 1723S monitors for LCR and rear surrounds, 2 1961 monitors for side surrounds, 2 1961 bookshelf, and 2 1961 high speakers for Atmos hide effects. For LFE, I'm using 2 Starke Sound SW15 sealed subwoofers in a stack configuration. Processing the audio is an Emotiva RMC1 with Emotiva and Starke Sound amplifiers powering the speakers. And for visuals, I'll be using an EPSON LS12000B 4K projector. The Fall Guy is a big fat love letter to all stuntmen and women in Hollywood, which means we should get a movie with a bombastic Atmos mix to highlight all those stunts, right? Well, not quite. When I saw The Fall Guy at my local IMAX theater, I never found the audio mix to be all that impressive. It's not bad, it's just not as bombastic as you would think for a movie with explosions, record-breaking car rolls, and helicopter flyovers. That's not to say this movie doesn't have its moments. It does. This is a fun movie that'll keep you entertained with some great sound effects. Just don't expect it to be a dynamic workout like Dune Part 2 or Godzilla Minus One. There's an enjoyable amount of car crashes, explosions,
this does not seem safe, man!
punches, and other stunts that are central to the film's plot. With a movie where the central plot revolves around stunts, the sound design is heavily reliant on impactful sound effects to create a realistic and immersive experience for the audience. And you do get that, but I was hoping for a lot more dynamic range and sonic cohesiveness where it matters most. As far as hide effects, there's not a lot of activity up top. To be fair though, The Fall Guy isn't a movie with a lot of scenes where an excessive amount of height activity would make sense. And that's pretty much how I remember the experience at my local theater. So I can't really gripe too much. That being said, the scenes where it does make sense, it seems to be just barely noticeable. Like the first major action scene where Ryan Gosling's character steps back into the role of stuntman for the first time after his accident.
Okay! Ready in 3, 2, 1!
Every time the stunt car flips and rolls, your high speakers should be lit up with the sounds of metal breaking, debris flying, and sand spraying in every direction. But again, it's there, it's just extremely light and subdued. There seems to be a disturbing trend in Hollywood where these blockbuster movies don't get the proper attention to detail that we deserve for our dedicated home theater setups. But seeing as this movie literally hit Kaleidescape 2 weeks after it was released and still playing in theaters, how much time could sound engineers actually dedicate to designing a proper mix? The dialogue though is always clear and concise, allowing you to easily follow the story amidst all that action. So the sound design team did a good job of utilizing techniques to ensure that the dialogue is audible even during loud sound effects. This review of The Fall Guy is provided by Kaleidescape in partnership with our channel partner, The Grid Hi-Fi. For those interested in enhancing their dedicated home theater experience with Kaleidescape, visit our Houston location, reach out to The Grid Hi-Fi via phone, or visit gridhifi.com. For each first-time United States customer who purchases a Kaleidescape system using my referral code, you'll earn $100 in movie credit, and so will I. To participate in this offer, Visit my referral link in the description of this video and follow the instructions. Links to our channel partner can also be found in the description below. When we get around to the bass, much like the rest of the mix, it's present, but not powerful. What I can say is that whether it's a car rolling over, boat explosion, or fireworks going off, the bass is fast, tight, and punchy. But it lacks any type of dynamic range you would normally find with said sound effects in a big blockbuster movie. The car flip on the beach at the beginning of the movie and the climactic car chase at the end are the standouts for low-end activity. The cinematography on the Fall Guy has a mix of grit and squeaky clean pixels depending on the scene and the dialogue. I personally found the HDR to be enjoyable and dynamic with a fun color palette, just like the theatrical version. However, as I said before, I saw this movie at my local IMAX theater. The digital version has omitted the expanded aspect ratio. I doubt the Fall Guy was actually shot on IMAX cameras, so this isn't a big deal for me, but I just want to throw that out there. Director David Leitch, who's known for his work on John Wick, showcases his dynamic camera work, quick cuts, and close-ups to capture the intensity of the film's stunts and action sequences in tandem with contrasting visual tones that balances the high-energy action with alternating shots that can pivot from softer lighting to vibrant colors and a wide range of polarizing HDR to complement his unique camera work during character-driven scenes and incredibly choreographed action sequences. The cinematography also incorporates shots that pay homage to classic stunt films while simultaneously offering a glimpse into the filmmaking process itself. Enjoying this review and want to see more content just like this, as well as other product reviews and epic home theater tours? Then subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single upload. For behind the scenes and extra content that you won't find on YouTube, head over to my Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. The Fall Guy is a solid movie that won't stress test your setup, but it's a fun homage to the stunt industry with some great HDR moments and acceptable audio that just misses the potential to be a standout. And if you ask me, the experience on Kaleidescape seems to be on par with the theatrical version. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts on the Fall Guy in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you found this review helpful or enjoyable, and if you want to support the channel further, be sure to check out my affiliate links in the description. Don't forget to come back for more future movie reviews and home theater related content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.